Okay, so I'm fixing to fill all my bags up, and so I wanted to show you how I'm labeling them and what the recipe that I got them from says how to cook them. Like in here, this is the cilantro lime chicken with corn and black beans. I have that you can cook it on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours, and then I put on here what it could be served with. That way, when we pull it out, because after you freeze them, the suggestion is to let them thaw in the refrigerator for 24 hours before you put them in the crock pot. So that gives us enough time to make sure that we have whatever extra is supposed to go with it. So I am gonna get 2 from each thing. Once I measured out all the meats, it looks like it's gonna work out that I can get 2 from each. Now that is just for Shane and I. If you have a family of 4 or more, you'll probably only get 1 bag each. So we'll figure that out at the end price-wise. And then again, I'll just show you on a different one. This is the barbecue chicken bag. Have barbecue chicken, cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours, depending on your crock pot, or low for 6 to 7. And then I have to serve it with corn on the cob and rolls. All right, I'm about to start filling the bags, and I'm gonna go through each recipe. And if anything gets missed on here, it's Shane's fault because he's recording right now. Okay, I'm gonna start with my creamy chicken pasta recipe. This is not creamy like you think. When Shane and I think of chicken spaghetti, we do not think of chicken tetrazzini, which is what it really is. We like chicken with spaghetti sauce. So I figured out, and it's really good with beef too, but I wanted to break up some of the beef recipes. All right, so technically I need 2 pounds of chicken for 1 bag, but what if that's for a larger thing, like if you're feeding more people. So I'm just gonna do 1 pound of chicken in each bag, and I don't think I had quite 2 pounds of this. 12 ounces. So I'm gonna put, this is the order you wanna go in. You wanna put your meat at the bottom, then you would do your vegetables next, and then your sauces and spices last. Doing it in these bowls usually helps so they're not flopping over. So I bought the big jar of spaghetti sauce because this is gonna accumulate a good bit of water. Usually I would add water to my spaghetti sauce, but I'm not going to because there's water content in the chicken, and as it thaws and cooks, it'll release all that.
You're not pouring that in right now, are you?
Huh? Yeah, I don't have no vegetables.
Oh, you didn't tell them that.
Okay, well technically I have garlic, and I do have 2 cloves of garlic, but I'm just gonna take these really big ones. Oops, I missed. And put 1 of the really big ones in each of it. So I'm just gonna eyeball half and half. I'm not trying to get real particular. Okay. I like to add a tablespoon of sugar, or not quite a full tablespoon. Well, I guess that's like half a tablespoon. Just to help with some of the acidity in the tomato sauce. I know this seems like a lot, but it's really not. And it's so good with the pasta. Oh my god.
Need something harder.
I should have pulled them out and let them soften a little bit. Usually I do. Ugh, come on. Wait, learn from my mistakes. Put your cream cheese out first. And then you want to take them out, kind of get as much of that air out as you can. And I suggest getting good Ziploc bags. Don't skimp here. I don't even care for the ones that have the zipper. I like these double lock ones like that. Okay, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to put them in my freezer. Okay, if you have a terrible freezer like us, and it's got this weird wire rack, I don't suggest you putting this soft stuff right on that. So in here I just have a medium-sized cookie sheet, and what I'm going to do is kind of, that cream cheese is going to make it puffy. What was that? Did I do that?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to lay it out as flat as I possibly can, and it's okay if it's got a little air in there. And then I'm going to put my second one on top. Okay, so now I'm going to do the barbecue chicken bags. And I don't know if you saw in the video, I was cutting, the breasts were really thick, so I cut them in half. So I cut 3 breasts in half, so I got 6 pieces total, which that's enough. Three pieces in 1 crock pot is plenty for Shane and I, especially since it's probably gonna shred up a little bit. And I will say, I'd rather cook a lot of this stuff on low, and it's really good for those of you that work. Like if you're not doing this for baby like we are. But it's, to me, I feel like if I cook something on high and kind of like petrify, and then it's just not, it's not good to me. There's like nothing in there. But if you cook it on low, it's got a better chance to kind of keep its shape and be better. Okay, so vegetables next. So my recipe called for 2 total pounds of chicken. I didn't quite have 2 pounds like I said before, so I just cut them in half. And then it's at a 1/4 cup of onion. So I'm gonna take this little 1/4 cup measure and just kind of do that little number. Put a little bit more. I can always cut more if I need to. Okay. And then it says 1.5 cups of barbecue sauce. I'm gonna do probably about a cup in each batch. Okay, so again, and that's it for that one. All right, now I'm gonna do the cilantro lime chicken. And I needed 3 pounds of chicken thighs, but after I cut a lot of the fat off, I ended up with only like a little over 2. So this one, it's okay because this meal will be served with tortillas, and the other one, that was so country. Tortillas, 10 ounces?
Sure.
Or 8 ounces?
8 ounces, half a pound. So 10 ounces would be a little more than half a pound.
We're gonna do 10 ounces. Sorry, I should have checked that before.
Oh, your battery's died.
Is it?
It's flashing.
Oh no!
Hurry up and finish this.
Wait! It's gonna die.
Hurry up and finish this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna put all this onion in here. How's it dying? Okay, and then I need 2 cloves of garlic, so again, I'm just gonna do 1 big one in each. And then a can. Oh, I'm gonna split this bag between these 2. This is 12 ounces of corn. It says 16 ounces, but I couldn't find it in 16. And I'm just gonna do a little bit more of another bag. Just a splash like that. And then drained and rinsed black beans. Half a teaspoon of cumin in each thing. Is it still flashing?
Yeah.
Salt, pepper, juice of 2 limes, so I'm going to do a lime in each. Okay, so this is probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 tablespoons. I'm just going to split that in half. That's it. Alright, change plans. That wasn't enough. If I would have gotten the full 3 pounds out of that, that would have been enough.
1.5 pounds in each.
Huh? If I would have gotten the full 3 pounds out of what I originally thought I was going to get, but I didn't get that much. Okay, so that's the, what's that called? Chicken. Now I'm going to do 5 garlic cloves. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 cloves of garlic. I'm going to make this sauce that goes with this. And it's going to be a base of 3/4 cups of soy sauce. And this is a 1/4 cup measure, so it's going to be a little while. Alright. 1/4 cup of, whoa, okay, ketchup. The original recipe said a half cup of spicy barbecue sauce, but to save me from having to buy 2 things of barbecue sauce, I'm just doing regular. And then a 1/3 cup of honey. Little trick when you're working with honey: spray your measuring cup with some cooking spray first, and it'll pour right out. Okay, then I need a teaspoon of oregano, some salt and pepper. I'm not going to add any salt because the soy sauce, I got full sodium soy sauce, but I am going to add pepper. And if you wanted to add some red pepper flakes in here to make it spicy, you can. I'm not. That's really good.
Delicioso.
Okay. Huh?
C'est delicioso.
Delicioso. This is where having a bowl comes in handy. Whoa. Unless it does that. Okay. That's really good sauce. Okay. I'm a little sad we only got 1 bag of this. Alright, now I'm going to do the orange beef recipe. You can also do this with chicken, but we had it with beef before and it's really good. So a little bit more than 10 ounces in each of those. 1.5 cups of chopped carrots, and this is the only recipe that called for them, so I know that I just need to split this in half. And then it said 2 cloves of garlic. Kind of got annihilated. So basically a clove in each. And then you're going to take a 12-ounce bag of seasoning blend, and this is the 3-pepper, what are you doing? 3-pepper and onion blend. Bird's Eye also makes one, I think it's called seasoning blend, and that's the one I used last time. This one I got from Kroger. It was only $1, so. Whoa, whoa! Okay. Well. Oh. Okay. I think I missed the trash can too. Okay, now I'm gonna make my sauce. So I'm gonna start with a cup of beef broth. And if you're using chicken, I would use chicken broth. And then 2 cups of orange juice. Oh, I need a half cup of soy sauce. What?
Get a big cup. You can actually half them up.
Improvising at its finest. Okay, I'm going to do a teaspoon of ground ginger, 2 tablespoons brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and that will make it nice and thick as it cooks. And then it says to add salt and pepper. I'm just going to add pepper again because of the soy sauce. Try to stir it pretty good because of the cornstarch. You don't want any lumps in there. And pour it in. Okay, and that is it on the orange beef. What are you doing?
I was gonna get a shot of myself.
Alright, this next one is the creamy ranch pork chops and potatoes. So I'm going to bring my bowls over here because I don't want to move that big old thing. Shame.
Excuse me.
That was disgusting.
Well, I'm sorry.
Alright, now I'm going to split my potatoes in half. Okay, and here I have a cup of milk. And I normally do not like condensed soups, but for this recipe, it's one of those that's needed. Just like my chicken and dumplings recipe, I figured out sometimes you just gotta suck it up. And cream of chicken. I did get the 98% fat free. Once again, too small for a bowl. And then a can of cream of mushroom. right, before I add my soup mix, or my ranch mix, I'm gonna mix this up. Okay. Now, this recipe calls for 2 ranch packets, and this one conveniently came, ooh, okay, in a pack of 2. I'm usually not this crazy in the kitchen, am I?
Well, you do make a mess, but you clean it up.
Not all over me. Oh, that's it. Okay, so that's the sauce. It looks really good.
It's like gravy, white gravy.
It's like, I'm just kind of. And that is it for the creamy ranch, pork chops, and potatoes. So since Shane found out that I had made Miss Mamie's soup, he has requested. Did I say that right?
I don't know.
He has requested, that was right, that we eat it for dinner. So he's gonna have to make cornbread because I'm tired. So I'm just probably gonna get 1 bag out of this, and if there's anything left over that we eat from dinner tonight, it'll probably get eaten
throughout the week.
Yes. So the best way to do soup is to get a big measuring cup. It's a 4-cup measuring cup. Use your bowl and just scoop down in it. And I'll probably do 2. Yep, I think that's usually what we end up having. That is all of the actual freezer meals. Next, I'm gonna do the breakfast stuff. So yeah.